Oh, hello there. Let me make sure I get a chart up. I forgot to do that. Let's do this and do this. There it is. There we go. That's better. Well, there we are. Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you? Hey, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Today's date is March 11th. We'll get started with looking at charts in just a minute. Hey, I want to remind everybody that's watching this live, or you may be watching it later on the replay. Uh, Remember, email me at rick@ricksadler.com. And that way, if there's any specials or discounts or anything like that, I can pass them on to you. Okay. Also, remember that we're here Monday through Friday. Now, sometimes I take Fridays off. So, Monday through Friday at 8:45 a.m. Eastern. Okay. So, hope you can all come by and see us and say hi. I want to thank StockTwits for the StockTwit folks being here. I want to thank Twitter folks for being here, or X. YouTube folks, thank you. Our Facebook folks, thank you for being here. Social media for this live daily at 8:45 a.m. Eastern. All right. Hey, let's get started here. Let me make a few little adjustments. Let me turn this mic on and turn that mic on. Hey, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Let's make that bigger. There we go. Hey, Vern, good morning. Glad to have you here. You're always here. Thank you. Good morning, Santana, Jim, Tommy, Julie. Good morning, JW, Liv. Good morning, Joe, Chip, Sonny. Good morning, everyone. Okay, happy Tuesday, right? A Taco Tuesday, Turnaround Tuesday. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. Anyway, it is March 11th. We know that, 2025. And the market's going to open in about 45 minutes. But for about 30 minutes, let's take a look at some charts, throw some ideas out there. I want to start by looking at the SPY. There we go. So yesterday, yesterday we come down, we put this low in here. A little bit of a wick on the bottom. And, that's not overly surprising, to tell you the truth. I mean, big down day, you get a little bounce. And then today we've putting in, well, it's pre-market, so I can't even say we're putting it in. But we are opening up, it looks like, on an inside day. So maybe we're putting together some bullishness. And I say maybe. I wouldn't get too worried about it until we see, you know me, I'm going to wait for this. Let's make that a pin. I'm going to wait, and we'll make that blue. We're going to wait till price is above the T line, and the T line is above the trend indicator. Now, that may seem, holy cow, that's a long time to wait. You can do the same thing by going over to the hourly chart. And there's the trend indicator, the red dots right there. There's the T line, the black line, and there's price. So you can see we don't have to wait quite as long. So you can move to a faster time frame. And then if that time frame breaks down, you can always get out of the position, or you can throw your hands up in the air and say, the damn bulls are just not getting it together yet. Okay. So you can do the same logic, the same system on any time frame you want. So right now we're still down. The best we can really hope for is a relief rally at this point. That's about it. The Qs, hey, congratulations to everybody that bought the Qs with me yesterday. I was just flat bored, and of course we're not finished yet, so maybe we shouldn't be happy just yet. I was just so bored yesterday. And here we came down these three lines, 1, 2, 3. This represents the 50% area. The 50% is the center line, and just a little bit above and a little bit below. Bought some Qs, and it looks like we're going to be up. So, hey, way to go, everybody that took that risk there. Hey, I'm not going to marry these, so I'm going to think about those profits, all right? So congratulations to everybody that did that. And again, the cues just like the SPY, I really don't, I can't say the market is bullish until price is above the T line. T line's above the trend indicator. Although you can go intraday, there's an hourly chart. And when that starts, if you look at this, it has never given us a bullish signal here. You see some red dots right there, but the T line never came over. So that's not a buy. This is what I would be looking for a buy here. See how price is on top of the T line and T line's on top of the trend indicator and trend indicator's green. That's what we're looking for. And again, you can do that at any time frame. It's the same routine, same constant over and over and over. Nancy, you did it. You got in on those. All right, way to go. We're going to be up a few dollars today. Yeah. So it was a good thing. I bought 10 contracts, and then I was doing something else, and I accidentally bought 10 more contracts. So I've got 20 contracts by mistake on that. But that should be a couple thousand, maybe $3,000. We'll see what happens here. Anyway, here, let's take a look at this T2123. Yesterday, it gave us nothing bullish, nothing at all. You can see how price is still below the T line. T line is below the trend indicator. That's still bearish. You can see over here the VIX, VXX. You can see price is, I don't have the T line up on this, but price is above the T line. T line is above the trend indicator. So that is bullish right there. And we need the VIX to drop down, and we need this over here, this T2123. By the way, can only be found on TC2000. When this thing starts to break out, we just might have some giddy up and go. Of course, we're going to need to see a little follow through, but that would be the start of some giddy up and go. If we take a look at T2122, we are extremely oversold. Look, I don't look at this indicator very often, but since we've been beat down, 15, 16 days, something like that. I just want to point out that we're very, very oversold, which means I'm not too gung-ho about being long, but I'm not too gung-ho about being short, because you might be a little late to that short party, maybe. And that would just cause trouble. Two key things in trading. One is timing and one is patience. It's funny how they kind of work together. So timing and patience, that's one of the big keys in trading. Okay, with that said, let's take a look at some charts. CELH, I've been stalking this one for quite some time. And I almost bought this, what was this, Friday. I almost bought it Friday. I decided not to. I didn't think it would be in my best interest. And clearly I was wrong. I could have made money, sold it up here, but that's okay. We've pulled back, and now we're putting in a little doji, or we're opening up basically an inside day to this big candle right there. So I'm really starting to get interested in this. And I CELH, members, make sure you keep your apps on. I'll certainly alert if and when we go to buy this. Okay. Another one is AES. I like the way this is looking. It's becoming a rounded bottom breakout. One of my favorite setups. Price is over the 50 period moving average. It's a buy right now. Once we get the T line and trend indicator over the 50, that will create immense amount of interest and momentum. So then we can start looking at it to run up to our targets. And our targets, basic targets, are always going to be the dotted deuce to modified 200 or the 200. And then we're going to look at some price as well. So I think I'm going to put a line right there. And then is there anything? Well, that was pretty close. Nope, not there. Right here. Yep, that was pretty close. Good guessing. So some targets on that AES. With CELH, I'm going to need a drink. That's okay. I've got coffee here, and I can put a little splash of you know what in it. So So we're okay. Yeah. Let's see. That was a couple longs. Let's look at a couple shorts. TIGR. This may be setting up short. Tiger. Here we've a nice little top right here. We've gapped down, and then all we've done is gone sideways right here. And then here we are below the 50 period moving average. Price below the T line below the trend indicator. If we can hold below that 50 period moving average, um, I'm going to use my moving average as target. Just that simple right there on Tiger. I've got A, B, and B marked here. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Um, so let's draw a line right in here, right through there. And we're down below that trend line. We're below the 50 period moving average. So we've got a blue ice failure setting up. We have what could be a Hiromi in here today. Candle won't look like this, not right here anyway. Looks like we might be opening around 130.73. So if this starts to roll up, this just might be a good shorting area right through here. That might be a really good shorting area. Here's the weekly chart. And if we get through these lows, then that, puts these lows down here in a very, they're very attackable, if there's such a word. Yeah. So that looks pretty good. Let's see. Hey, Bal, you've got one. XHB. Let's see. XHB. Set up for a short. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the downtrend is still there. Okay. The downtrend is still there. And let me check over here. Let me look over here. Yeah. Yeah. The downtrend is definitely still there. So it certainly might fall to the downside. The only thing you want to be careful of is if the bull's trying to catch some air in here, they could pop it up. But right now, especially if that trend indicator stays red and you get that rollover, absolutely. I'm going to flag that one. Thank you. Oh, hey, is it Owe? Is that right? Owe? I hope I'm saying that right. From Sweden. Thanks for being here. Absolutely appreciate it. Hello, Stephanie. Hello. Glad to have you here. Thanks. Let's see. I've got a couple of others here. Take a look at XRT for a short. XRT is just, we're bottoming out. This could put together some kind of relief rally, but until we break out of the trend indicator, it's still going to be bearish. So any kind of move up, I'll be looking at short. And of course, if we start to see a failure here, I think would be as short as well. Anything above that trend indicator, turning that dot green, that would make me leery of the short on that. Downside target. So let's take it from this low and just start moving the line down. And where do we see where buyers and sellers have kind of had a little bit of a argument? Right through there would be an area, and then right through here would be an area. So 67.30 and 63-ish there. I've got CB written down. Oh yeah. CB here, that's moving up. Very nice trend here. Let's move this up. So right now the target would be 301 up here. We've got a nice little J hook set up, looking pretty good. And I've got LMT written down. LMT is a rounded bottom breakout. We talked about that yesterday. Target's still up here at 511. And I think it's acting absolutely wonderful. Price above the T line above the trend indicator. We're starting to push now above that 50 period moving average. And I think that's 2 thumbs up there. Hey, Roger, how are you? ARQT for you. ARQT, let's see. I've already got a line here. We've broken out. We don't really need that anymore. We've got a little magnet, price magnet, speed bump up around $16. That makes sense. Let's look at the weekly chart. I love the weekly chart. Absolutely love the weekly chart. We're testing that 200 period moving average. We're testing it again. If we can break through that, that's going to be the big thing, get through it. And the trend is there. It looks like the power is there. Then, boom, target, and then target right there. Let's go look at the daily. There you go, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Um, go to. What is that about? Nope. Go. I don't know why. Go to O. Well, that's weird. There we go. Well, I don't know what I wrote that one down for. BIIB, take a look at that. We're in that rounded bottom breakout right now, looking quite bullish here. So BIIB is looking like a really, really good trade to me. Targets here at 165, 178, so on. On the short side, let's take a look at NUE. NUE might not be working out so good. So here we've been trending up, right? Now the trend indicator has turned red. We're now below that 50 period moving average. So any follow through to the downside, I would look at, coming back down to, I probably should do it this way. There's a nice little low right there for a target around that 119.20 area. Let's take a look at SMCI. Sorry, I have to stretch way over there to see typing sometimes. SMCI short. If it stays, if it falls below 34.90, yeah, short. It's certainly shortable here. If you believe it's going to go down. I've personally been waiting for this long, but hey, there's no sense in it's no sense in making money. If it's going to go short, then short. But I've had it on my long watch list, and it's kind of teased me a couple times. It hasn't gotten there yet. And right now, making you nervous because you got that bear flag moving in there. You've also got the support of that 50 period moving average. So, I mean, it's shortable right now, but you're going to need it to get down below that 35 area. We've also got part of a cradle pattern made. So here's a cradle pattern. Here we're down like this, and then bullishly, or not bullishly, excuse me. The bed is made right here, mattress, whatever you want to call it. So if we get a candle that looks like that, that's a bullish cradle pattern. I will most definitely be long on that one. Okay, most definitely be. So, but yeah, below there, short. MWA long. Whoops. Maybe I did have it. Yeah, MWA. Yeah, that's absolutely long. Nice gap up. Here's a pullback. Let's go to a weekly, and just to clean that up. I think it's more times than not, I will go from a daily to a weekly rather than a daily down to a 60-minute or 15-minute. I think it cleans the chart up better. So like here's the daily, there's the 2-day chart, 3-day chart, 4-day chart. I mean, for me, it just cleans that chart up and tells a story. Weekly chart, absolutely beautiful. We've got a nice little pop to the upside, a pullback. You've got a J-hook continuation pattern setting up. I'm going to flag that. Thank you for catching that one. Most appreciated. Let's watch the time. Got a few more minutes, and I've got a few more stocks. So that's going to work out. Take a look at NIO. I don't know if anybody is in this, but we're at this level where if it can break out, I don't know. That to me, it just looks like a chart that could really kind of move. We've got a nice bottom on here. This is a weekly chart now, and you can see the Fig Newton pattern. Fig Newton is when you have a bullish body, not so bullish body right there, and that's setting up. And then the daily, the 200 stopping it, 200 stopped it yesterday, and now this morning here we're on top of the 200. I'm kind of thinking this in NIO could be a little bit interesting. So let's keep that on our watch list for sure. CAG, if you're looking for something defensive, CAG is still doing pretty good here. We're in that rounded bottom breakout. Watch for a pullback or a breakout of the 200. MDLZ also, look at that nice trend that it's been putting in. We're a little wicky here, but that it's been working. So let's cut it a break, let it rest up, and then might be an entry in there. So that's looking pretty good. Of course, you've always got, Campbell's Soup, and you've got, Pepsi, and you've got Coke for those some defensive stocks there. So anyway, that's looking pretty good. Let's keep our eyes. Hey, Nancy, maybe it was only Nancy that got in with me down here. Bought it yesterday, very low. We might make out like a bandit today, huh? So very cool, very cool. All right, everyone. Hey, thanks for being. Oh my God, dang it! I always forget this. I want to thank everybody for coming to John's, our day trading division open house yesterday on Monday, March 17th, 2025. Doug Campbell, another division, which Doug gets more into options. He's what I would call an option guru. And there's not much that he doesn't know about options. If you have options question, this is the guy to go to. Little longer trading, and he does quicker trading as well, probably mostly a little longer trading, but absolutely fabulous to listen to. Definitely knows what he's talking about. A1 trader. So if you get a chance, make sure you click that button, register for the open house Monday, March 17th. Okay. All right, everybody, you guys all take care. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you at the bottom of the hour. Get this market opened up. Later, Gator.